Today's lecture, we will discuss about how to find the coefficient of the given power of x. So we will discuss with the sum from the textbook, exercise 4.3 of your government textbook. So exercise 4.3, question number 2 का पहला sum है find coefficient of x cube in x square plus 3 root 2 upon x raised to 9. So now in this type of questions, when this type of question is there, you have to first find the general term. The general term of the expansion. How to find the general term of the expansion term? So when we know that, for a plus b raised to n, tr plus 1 is always given by ncr, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. So here a is x square, b is 3 root 2 upon x, and n is 9. We don't know what is r, and here the reason is we don't want to find r, but we want to find the coefficient of x cube. So in this question we find first the general term. So put these values in this. So therefore tr plus 1 is equal to what? N is 9, so it is 9. We don't know what is the value of r, so r का value कुछ लिखना नहीं है. It as this. A is x square. This become 9 minus r. B का value आएगा 3 root 2 upon x raised to r, like this. So now you collect all the power of x together and constant term you separate here. So NCR as it is, what is this? This will multiply here. So it is x raised to 18 minus 2r. This is 3 raised to r, root 2 raised to r, and x raised to r. So these terms are constant. So constant terms will go with the coefficient. So the constant term will collect together here with NCR 3 raised to r, root 2 raised to r. This is x raised to 18 minus 2r, and this r will go up. So it will be what? 18 minus 3r will come. So it is x raised to 18 minus 3r. So for coefficient of what? X raised to 3. You equate 18 minus 3r with 3. Because the power of x here is 18 minus 3r, and you have to find the coefficient of x raised to 3. So equate with this. This 3 will come here. So that become 15 is equal to 3r. That will give you r is equal to what? 5. So once you know r is equal to 5, substitute back here in this on this, so we'll get therefore t 5 plus 1 is equal to what? 9c5. It is equal to what? 9c5 x square 9 minus 5 3 root 2 upon x raised to 5, like this. Or because the here is always better, and the power of x is fatapat cancel. This is, so it is the, so coefficient will be what? The coefficient of x cube will come 9c5, and this, that is 3 raised to 5 into root 2 raised to 5. So this is the answer. That is the coefficient of x raised to 3 will be 9c5, 3 raised to 5, root 2 raised to 5 in this question. So it's very simple. You have to find the value of r first by using generalized general term find karo, and then whatever the power is there, so equate power of x with that and find the value of r and substitute back in the given expression. Is the next question, question number 2 ka 4th. In that, you have to find the coefficient of x raised to minus 3. Find coefficient of x raised to minus 3 in x minus 1 upon 2x raised to 5. In this you have to find. So again you have to use the same formula, that is what is TR plus 1. TR plus 1 for a plus b raised to n. So what is that formula? We know that in a plus b raised to n, TR plus 1 is NCR, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. So here a is x, b is minus 1 upon 2x, and n is equal to 5. So coefficient of x raised to minus 3, we just find the general terms. Therefore, TR plus 1 is equal to what? N the power can 5. So it is 5 CR x 5 minus r minus 1 upon 2x raised to r, like this. Then collect all constant term. Constant term, this may x that will be the constant term. So I have to collect all that terms. So here it is 5 CR minus 1 upon 2 raised to r x raised to 5 minus r, और ये वापस इधर नीचे का x raised to r, तो ऊपर जाएगा तो that will be r. So it is x raised to 5 minus 2r. This is minus r and this power will come up, so that becomes x raised to 5 minus 2r. And for coefficient of x raised to minus 3 or coefficient of x raised to minus 3, equate this with minus 3. Therefore, this value will come here, so that is 8. 8 is equal to 2r, so r is equal to 4. So r is equal to 4, you have to resubstitute back here. Therefore, t 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5c4 minus 1 upon 2 raised to 4, and here it is x raised to minus 3. And therefore, coefficient of x raised to minus 3 is equal to what? 5c4 minus 1 upon 2 raised to 4. Now 5c4 is 5 and this is upon that become. So answer is coefficient of x raised to minus 3 will be what? It is 5 upon 16. Now, in the next sum, next part of this, we have to find the constant term, or it is also called as a term independent of x. So, what is the meaning of this? Sometimes they ask you to find a constant term. That is also called as term independent of x. Of x means that is equal to what? Basically, it is same as the previous sum, that is a coefficient of what? X raised to 0, we can say. Here we have to equate the value, the power with 0. Because when x raised to 0 is 1, so that is automatically become a constant term. The coefficient of x raised to 0 is nothing but a constant term. So remember this one, that whenever there is a question to find constant term or term independent of x, that is nothing but coefficient of x raised to 0. Remember this. So now, using this, we solve few sums. So in this, so question number 3 of your exercise further. So question number 3. First, find term independent of x in the expansion 2x plus 1 upon 3x squared raised to 9. So again that basic part same, it is same only. You have to find TR plus 1. So here we can say A is equal to what? 2x, B is equal to what? 1 upon 3x square, and N is equal to what? 9. So what is TR plus 1? TR plus 1 here is NCR, A raised to N minus R, B raised to R. So it is 9CR 2x raised to 9 minus R, B is 1 upon 3x square raised to R. So we have to use like this. Now, again the constant term take out, constant coefficient, so it is 9CR 2 raised to 9 minus R 1 upon 3 raised to R x raised to 9 minus R and this to R. So that becomes x raised to 9 minus R minus 2R. This is 9 minus R and this x to R, so that goes to 9 minus 3R basically. So this is a constant term, so that becomes 9CR 2 raised to 9 minus R 1 upon 3 raised to R x raised to 9 minus 3R. For constant term or term independent of x or term independent of x, what to do? You have to equate this power with 0. Therefore 3R is equal to 9, so R is equal to 3, like this. So here R value 3, वापस resubstitute in this again, in this only. So therefore, the required term is T3 plus 1, it is 9C3, 2 raised to 9 minus 3, 1 upon 3 raised to 3, x raised to 9 minus 3 into 3, that is 0. Therefore, constant term is equal to 9C3 2 raised to 6 1 upon 3 raised to 3. So that is that, which is 9, 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 2 raised to 6 upon 3 raised to 3. So this you have to calculate. See what is the cancellation will give you that. So check what is the answer for this. So just calculate this one. So using calculator, I will say that it is